Hey everyone, welcome back. We're doing another trade recap today. It's Tuesday, February 23rd, and guess what? I am on a nasty red streak, and today was unnecessary losses. Shaking my head once again. I've done it again. I'm on this nasty red streak, and I can't seem to get out of it. I'm frustrated, and I hate shooting these videos, these red days, but I'm doing it to stay honest, transparent, and show you guys what it's really like. So if you're out there suffering as well, trust me, I feel you. I'm going through it myself currently, and I was trading so awesome last month and the beginning of February, and since then I have screwed it up completely, and I'm trying to get back on the right track. And today we had, if you look at the overall market, I got Tesla pulled up here. Today and yesterday, we had a huge sell-off. And, while I was trading, I trade every day, and I trade the small caps, right? That's my everyday active trading stuff. And then I also, invest for the long term, and I make trades every once in a while, and they're pretty much just all buys. I don't typically sell a lot of stocks in my long-term portfolio, but that's a separate thing here. But anyways, the overall market is what I, typically invest in, S&P 500, that kind of stuff. And also big cap stocks, of course, kind of like Tesla. And anyways, yeah, you can see here from the yearly, this chart over here, the yearly chart, we've had a massive dip. So anyways, I took some opportunities today and yesterday to buy into that, but we're not going to cover too much of that today, but that's where the market sits. And so I think that this huge sell-off that we've been having has created a slowdown for the small cap stocks and some of the day traders out there. And specifically because today we didn't have very big movers at all today. Like some of the highest moving stocks were only up 20, 30, 40, 50%, and that was about it. And like previous weeks, we've had ones that are easily over 100, and sometimes a few of them. So today I think the market really slowed down, and I just traded too much today. Once again, I've seemed to do that way too often, and it's because I have like this angst, this the motion inside me that's really hard to put to the side. But it's that I want to improve on my progress here. Let's show you. So anyways, today I have to show you I'm down $843. Pretty bad. And at my worst point I was down $1,100, and I was able to dig just a little bit out of that. But today was just, as you can see, my progression was all downhill. And it seemed like every trade I made, I just wasn't working for me. And so I think it was kind of a combination of things. The market being slow, and there being not that much to trade. And when it's that case, then I'm trying to get specific and nail down some good trades, but the only opportunities are not great opportunities, but I'm taking the trades anyways to try to, get some green on the day. And I had a bad loss yesterday. Yesterday's loss, let's look at the calendar here. Yesterday's loss was down 1,600. And today was half that, but, it could have been a lot less than that. And so I told myself, last week that I was going to try to make all of this week all green. And even if they were small days, just make it all green. And as you can see, I've screwed that up already. So super frustrated at myself, and I think it's just a matter of me trying to trade force trades and the fact that the market is slow right now. We don't have a lot of stuff, you know, going crazy. It would have just been better for me not to trade at all. And of course I could say that on all my red days, right? That's kind of what I tell myself. But anyways, yeah, down 843. So let's look back at the progress today. I'll show you what I traded. Today I traded FI, TMST, SNSS, and SLDB. So these were the only ones I, saw any opportunities on. And when I did hop in for trades, it seems like I got faked out, or I, bought in at wrong times and just kept selling for losses, and it was tough to swallow. So I'm not going to go through them all, but let's look at SLDB, which is the one I was mainly trading here. And this one for me was really frustrating because it did start moving up towards the end of the day, and I wanted to get in on that momentum, but as it moved up, we got into this area in here. And this was tough for me because, it hit this high of 926 and then just faded and started curling. So I got more interested in here, and I started making some trades in here. And what I was trying to anticipate was that next break of, breaking that resistance of 926. And there was a couple opportunities where I thought it was going to do that, where it had some quick moves up. And so I think I got in on it here, and I got in too high, and it, candle went down, took a loss. Then went sideways, and then it was curled right back up, another quick move up, looking like it was going to break it, and did the same thing there. And it's just like, I can't believe I fell for that again. And then right here, I did it, another time. And it's just like, you're kidding me. So I got faked out, 3 times in a row. And, I should have been a little bit more conscious in the sense of that was the high, that was the resistance point. And so, if a stock's not doing super awesome, then it might hit that resistance and go the other way. That's just, how it's going to go. There's only 2 options typically. It's like it hits that resistance, goes back down, and it fades and it's, done, or it hits that resistance, goes down a little bit, and then breaks it hard. And I just timed it completely wrong. And of course, look, later on, it faded. I'm thinking, oh, that's done. And of course not. Look, now we get these crazy rips higher, and we get this one large candle. And I think I hesitated for a minute because I'm like, well, is it going to hit that resistance again and just fade? And with this one, it had, I guess, enough momentum that it just ripped through. And so I missed the move on it, and I did get a couple trades in there that helped me take $200 off the table in the right direction. So going down from 1100 down to only down 800. It's still quite a bit, but I recovered a little bit, but that's not even anything to be proud of, really. So yeah, that was the gist for today, and just a lot of frustration with this stock. Probably traded it more than I should have, and just crazy volatility. I mean, when you look at that, these candles here, these 2 candles just ripping kind of out of nowhere. It's just slowly fading. It wasn't even a slow curl. It was like just one small little green candle, and then boom, boom, and it's up, and it's, to the moon. So that's crazy, and it's hard to predict that. I think it's extremely hard to predict that. You just can't get in at the right timing unless you're eyeing it right there and you're ready to hop in. But I wasn't, so lost out on that opportunity. So anyways, that's where I sit, and yeah, it's depressing. It's really rough. And let's look at the calendar here. Last month, I had one red day, which was incredible. So this market has been an absolute roller coaster for me because that whole last month just got me built up all this confidence, thinking I've got this, I can do this, I can persevere, and if I keep doing what I'm doing, I'll be in great shape. And started the first week of February, did awesome, made 12,000 my first week. So I felt even more confident after that. And after that week, I just got destroyed. And specifically on February 10th, be sure to go back and look at that video where I lost 24K. The video is actually posted as, on the thumbnail, it's down 17K. But I shot that video and then made even more stupid trades after that 17K loss and turned it into 24K. So I wiped out everything, absolutely everything. And since then, I've been on this nasty downward spiral. Last week, I was able to get in 2 green days. I got 971 on the week last week, but this week I'm just putting it right back in the wrong direction. And I'm hoping, we get a turnaround at some point, and we will. It's just a matter of when. It could be another couple weeks, a month, couple days of slow market. You don't know, and that's the hard part to understand. But yeah, I got 3 days left of this week, and I just want to get green, but I can't get too desperate at this point. I told you guys I'm on thin ice. I've lost so much at this point, and I desperately need to get back to months like January. So I want to hear from you guys to find out how you guys are doing. I'd really like to know how you guys did all of January, and really maybe kind of compare your months or weeks to mine, because I really want to get an understanding of, for small cap traders, day traders out there, how are you guys doing, on your progress? I want to find out, was January an awesome month for you guys? Because it was incredible for me. And I'm thinking, because it felt like a really hot market in January, that I did pretty well. Now, the second week of January was a little slow, but there was still a lot of opportunity, a lot of stocks to trade in. So I'd like to hear from you as well on your February this month and how it's gone for you. Are you red? Are you green? Are you doing well? Are you slowing down? Does it feel like a slow market to you for at least the last 3 weeks of February? Love to hear from you guys, so let me know. And I think that's where I'm going to leave it for you guys. We'll catch you tomorrow on Wednesday. Hopefully we can have a green day tomorrow and get rid of this nasty progress of just going downhill, these unnecessary losses. I just should have just walked away. I knew the market was slow, like we didn't have a lot of big percent gainers for today, even towards the beginning, and so I should have just factored that in, made a few trades just to understand where we're at, and leave it there. So yeah, that's all I got for you. So we'll see you next trading day tomorrow, and I hope you have an awesome rest of the week and you are nailing this week all green. But if you red, I feel you and I understand, and it's rough, and hopefully we can all get through this together. So take care and good luck.